perfect circle that never colored in the lines. Built a house of cards, ignoring all the warning signs. We mastered conversation, we learned to share the space. But every time it mattered, we hesitated in this race. It was almost every morning, nearly every night, a beautiful suggestion, fading with the light. It wasn't a fire that burned out, it was just a spark that died. It wasn't a ship that sank, it was one afraid to ride the tide. We had to set up the prologue, the perfect alibi for something that was soar above, reaching for the sky. But we lived in the gray area where the feelings compromised. It was almost love, but we couldn't meet its eyes. You held my hand in movie theaters, let your head rest on my chest. I thought we were rehearsing for the future, passing all the tests. I introduced you to my mother, you knew my deepest fears. We traded heavy secrets and drank away the years. We were everything but official, everything but ours. Stuck in a holding pattern, hiding in the hours. It wasn't a fire that burned out, it was just a spark that died. It wasn't a ship that sank, it was one afraid to ride the tide. We had to set up the prologue, the perfect alibi for something that was soar above, reaching for the sky. But we lived in the gray area where the feelings compromise. It was almost love, but we couldn't meet its eyes. And the heartache of an almost is a different kind of pain. It's mourning what could have been, washing down the drain. You can't point to a moment where the betrayal hit the floor. You just wake up one day realizing you aren't yours anymore. It's the silent hypothetical, the unanswered what if, a love letter written never sent, caught in a permanent drift. It wasn't a fire that burned out, it was just a spark that died. It wasn't a ship that sank, it was one afraid to ride the tide. We had to set up the prologue, the perfect alibi for something that was soar above, reaching for the sky. But we lived in the gray area where the feelings compromise. It was almost love, but we couldn't meet its eye. Almost love, a phrase I've grown to hate. Almost love, forever a step too late. Almost love. You were the definition, the anchor of my days. Now I'm a ship without a rudder, lost within a haze. My purpose was existing as a segment of your life. Now the whole equation's broken, severed with a knife. I used to know my value, I used to know my worth. Now I'm just a ghost inside a quiet, empty heart. The world around me's moving, vibrant and so loud, while I am slowly vanishing into my own cloud. I'm fading into nothing, a shadow of the girl you knew, losing every color, hallway, waiting for a call, a quiet disintegration, a slow and silent end. Oh, I'm fading into nothing, my former self I can't defend. They say find yourself again, like it's a simple key, but you took the map with you when you decided to be free. I look in the mirror now, I don't know who I see. A blank and empty canvas, devoid of legacy. I'm losing my own laughter, forgetting how to smile. I'm sitting here in silence, staying for a while, just waiting for the moment the last piece disappears, drowning in the emptiness, drowning in my fears. I'm fading into nothing, a shadow of the girl you knew, losing every color, the shades I got from you. I'm scared that if I close my eyes, I won't be here at all, just an echo in the hallway, waiting for a call, a quiet disintegration, a slow and silent end. Oh, I'm fading into nothing, my former self I can't defend. And the pain, it starts to numb now, the sharpness starts to cease, a dangerous kind of comfort, a temporary peace. To not feel anything at all is almost like a win, but it means the end is closer. Where do I begin to claw my way back from the edge, to find a single light before I'm gone completely, lost within the night? I'm fading into nothing, a shadow of the girl you knew, losing every color, the shades I got from you. I'm scared that if I close my eyes, I won't be here at all, just an echo in the hallway, waiting for a call, a quiet disintegration, a slow and silent end. Oh, I'm fading into nothing, my former self I can't defend. Fading into nothing, empty hollow thing, fading into nothing. The desk lamp is burning, it's 3 in the morning again. A stack of envelopes beside me, the paper's getting thin. Each one a conversation we never got to have. Every single sentence feels like a heavy slab. I write about the weather, I write about the dark, I write about the canyon we fell into, the fog. These are the letters never sent, the words I can't unsay, the truth I keep locked inside it in a way, sealed with a tear and a promise that was meant to be a physical manifestation of this silence between you and me. They sit here in a box, a graveyard for my pride, the love I still hold on to, with nothing left to hide. The first one says I'm sorry, The next one I was wrong. The third is just a rambling plea to where do I belong. I wonder if you ever think about picking up the phone, or if you made a peace with being all alone. I wish I had the courage, I wish I had the nerve to give these words the life I know that they deserve. These are the letters never sent, the words I cannot say, the truth I keep locked inside it in a way, sealed with a tear and a promise that was meant to be a physical manifestation of this silence between you and me. They sit here in a box, a graveyard for my pride, the love I still hold on to, with nothing left to hide. Maybe if I mailed them, everything would change. Maybe you would read them, rearrange the range of how you think about me, how you think about us. But the fear of no reply is just too dangerous. So I stack them up higher, pretend that I'm okay, and write another one that I'll never send today. These are the letters never sent, the words I cannot say, the truth I keep locked inside it in a way, sealed with a tear and a promise that was meant to be a physical manifestation of this silence between you and me. They sit here in a box, a graveyard for my pride, the love I still hold on to, with nothing left to hide. Letters never sent, my permanent lament. Letters never sent. Letters never sent. My permanent lament. Letters never sent. We used to set the world on fire, a bright and burning flame. Now all I feel is ashes when I whisper out your name. It wasn't a sudden storm that came and blew us out. It was just the lack of air, a creeping kind of doubt, a subtle loss of interest, a gaze that drifted free, a slow unraveling of what we were meant to be. Love didn't jump, it wasn't pushed, it just started to retreat. A quiet, slow surrender, a bitter, long defeat. It took its final breath in inches, not in miles, dying in the silence of our faded, empty smiles. It wasn't fast, it wasn't clean, I'm watching the replay. Oh, love died slowly, every single day. The kisses became lighter, the hugs held less of you. We stopped sharing our secrets, our world was split in two. We said I'm fine instead of help me build walls we couldn't mend, pretending that the middle ground was somewhere near the end. I watched you fall out of love with me in agonizing time, and I just stood there helpless, committing my own crime of holding on too tightly to a hand that pulled away, waiting for the ending, forcing myself to stay. Love didn't jump, it wasn't pushed, it just started to retreat. A quiet, slow surrender, a bitter, long defeat. It took its final breath in inches, not in miles, dying in the silence of our faded, empty smiles. It wasn't fast, it wasn't clean, I'm watching the replay. Oh, love died slowly, every single day. And the pain of a slow death is different from the rest. It gives gives you time to mourn it, puts you to the cruelest test, to witness the departure of every single dream, watching the life drain out of the beauty of the stream. I wish it had been sudden, a quick and final blow, instead of this long funeral, this endless dragging show. Love didn't jump, it wasn't pushed, it just started to retreat. A quiet, slow surrender, a bit of longer feet. It took its final breath in inches, not in miles, dying in the silence of our faded, empty smiles. It wasn't fast, it wasn't clean, I'm watching the replay. Oh, love died slowly every single day. Love died slowly, it was a quiet symphony. Love died slowly. Oh, love died slowly. We built this high on a hill, thought nothing could reach us. A fortress made of promises, the kind they teach us. And now the walls are dust and drywall, scattered on the ground. There's not a single perfect piece of us left to be found. The storm came without warning, maybe I just closed my eyes. We're standing in the wreckage beneath these empty skies. This is love in ruins, a beautiful tragic sight, a monument to all we were, lost in the fading light, picking through the broken glass, holding memories tight. A ghost town of a relationship, silent in the night. We used to call this home, now it's just debris. Oh, looking at these ruins, I know it's you and me. The roof has gone above us, foundation starts to crack, no way to put it back together, no way to turn the clock back. I see the spot we carved our names at, buried by the stone, a symbol of a future we thought we'd always own. Was it the fire or the flood that took us down this path, or just the silent, slow decay of the aftermath? This is love in ruins, a beautiful tragic sight, a monument to all we were, lost in the fading light, picking through the broken glass, holding memories tight. A ghost town of a relationship, silent in the night. We used to call this home, now it's just debris. Oh, looking at these ruins, I know it's you and me. I want the one that fell, living in this broken, heartbreaking shell. Maybe it's meant to stay this way, a warning to the rest, that even the strongest fortresses fail the final test. This is love in ruins, a beautiful tragic sight, a monument to all we were, lost in the fading light, picking through the broken glass, holding memories tight. A ghost town of a relationship, silent in the night. We used to call this home, now it's just debris. Oh, looking at these ruins, I know it's you and me. love and ruins, the silent dunes, love and ruins. The photograph is fading now, the edge is turning brown. A simple frozen moment, the best I've ever found. Of you in the garden, with the sun upon your face, a happiness so perfect, lost without a trace. I trace the lines around your mouth, where the joy began to spread. Now it's a silent torture, living in my head. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, I see that perfect view, a ghost of better days now, of me and once of you. It's the way you smile, that simple gentle thing, the memory of the happiness that the world used to bring. And now it cuts me deeper than any angry word, the most beautiful sad silence I have ever heard. I keep it locked inside me, a permanent cruel art. The way you smile is breaking my already broken heart. I saw someone in the street today, a curve that felt the same. My heart jumped in my chest then, a quick and sudden flame. But it wasn't you, just a stranger, a cruel and sudden trick, reminding me the memory is all that I can pick from the wreckage of our life now, from the ashes of our love. That innocent expression, a gift from up above, that I took for granted then, I see so clearly now. The way you smiled is a memory that makes me take a bow. It's the way you smile, that simple gentle thing, the memory of the happiness that the world used to bring. Now it cuts me deeper than any angry word, the most beautiful sad silence I have ever heard. I keep it locked inside me, a permanent cruel art. The way you smile is breaking my already broken heart. I don't want a new love, I don't want a new day, I just want that moment back before you went away, before the world turned heavy, before the silence grew, when that smile was meant for me, when that smile was true. I'll keep this image sacred, a torment I can't leave, the saddest, purest memory that helps me to believe is the way you smile, that simple gentle thing, the memory of the happiness that the world used to bring. Now it cuts me deeper than any angry word, the most beautiful sad silence I have ever heard. Keep it locked inside me, a permanent cruel art. The way you smile is breaking my already broken heart. The way you smile, so undefiled. The way you smile. It wasn't a car crash, it wasn't a sudden fall, no screaming fight that ended it, no breaking of the wall. It was a slow erosion, a quiet kind of fade, like two ships in the nighttime, a promise never made. A subtle shift in focus, a hand that stopped reaching out. We lost the us in the silence, buried in the doubt. We didn't break, we weren't torn, we just drifted to the sides. Two hearts that stopped sinking, lost on different tides. Like a rope unraveling strand by single strand. We fell apart so gently, I barely felt the end. Now I'm standing on the shore, watching the water rise. Just a memory of a future I saw in your eyes. I remember the first crack now, a phone call you forgot to take. I justified the small things, for goodness sake. You missed a dinner date, I said you must be tired. I ignored the dying flame while the embers expired. We stopped saying I love you, traded it for a good night. We stopped trying to fix it, gave up on the lie. We didn't break, we weren't torn, we just drifted to the sides. Two hearts that stopped sinking, lost on different tides. Like a rope unraveling strand by single strand. We fell apart so gently, I barely felt the end. Now I'm standing on the shore, watching the water rise. Just a memory of a future I saw in your eyes. And the hardest part of falling is that no one ever lands. You just float there in the middle, reaching out your empty hands for the person who was with you just a moment ago. Now they're gone from your horizon, nowhere left to go. It wasn't hate that beat us, it was just the lack of fight. We let the greatness take us instead of chasing light. We didn't break, we weren't torn, we just drifted to the sides. Two hearts that stopped sinking, lost on different tides. Like a rope unraveling strand by a single strand. We fell apart so gently, I barely felt the end. Now I'm standing on the shore, watching the water rise. Just a memory of a future I saw in your eyes. We fell apart right from the start. We fell apart. The first kiss tasted bittersweet, a warning bell I missed. We burn too bright too quickly in a world that can't exist. A supernova moment, beautiful and grand. We never built a foundation, just castles in the sand. I see it clearly now, the writing on the wall. We were a perfect crash site, waiting for the fall. We were never meant to last, just a transient perfect view, a fleeting fragile memory of me and you. We burned the map to the future, chose to live within the now. A beautiful disaster, taking its final bow. No use in trying to fix it, the die was cast. Oh, we were never meant to last. They say some loves are lessons, some are just a test. Ours was a sudden fire, more beautiful than the rest. But fire needs the air to breathe, and we just choked the flame by loving with an urgency that drove us both insane. We live within the moment, ignore the ticking clock. Now I'm standing in the silence, feeling the final shock. We were built for the beginning, not the middle or the end. And I'm mourning the loss of the lover and the friend. We were never meant to last, just a transient perfect view, a fleeting fragile memory of me and you. We burned the map to the future, chose to live within the now. A beautiful disaster, taking its final bow. No use in trying to fix it, the die was cast. Oh, we were never meant to last. It's a different kind of sadness, accepting the design that something so spectacular could never truly be mine. No anger at the ending, just a quiet, deep regret that the best thing that ever happened is the one I can't forget. A comet streaking through the sky, brilliant in its flight, and gone again in moments lost within the night. We were never meant to last, just a transient perfect view, a fleeting fragile memory of me and you. We burned the map to the future, chose to live within the now. A beautiful disaster, taking its final bow. No use in trying to fix it, the die was cast. Oh, we were never meant to last, never meant to last. The die was cast. We were never meant to last. I used to know the person in the mirror looking back. She had dreams and colors, now everything is black. I gave you all my energy, I gave you all my time, poured myself into your life. A beautiful tragic crime. I thought that giving everything meant getting love the same. Now you've taken your half and all I have is shame. You took the best years, you took the brightest parts. You took the joy and laughter right out of my heart. I'm picking through the wreckage of who I used to be, staring at the outline, what's left of me, just an empty vessel, just a fading sound, searching for the pieces I once called holy ground. I remember the day we met, I was vibrant and alive. Now I'm just surviving, barely trying to thrive. I tailored all my interests to match what you held dear. I quieted my own voice to keep your presence near. It was a trade I didn't see, a bargain I made. Now the interest is collected and the final debt is paid. And I'm the one who's bankrupt, standing in the cold. You took the best years, you took the brightest parts. You took the joy and laughter right out of my heart. I'm picking through the wreckage of who I used to be, staring at the outline, what's left of me, just an empty vessel, just a fading sound, searching for the pieces I once called holy ground. And the anger is a furnace, trying to find a way to burn, but all I feel is numbness, nowhere left to turn. I have to start rebuilding from the dust and from the bones, but I don't know the blueprints, I'm wandering all alone. I'm a stranger to myself now, a ghost in my own home, waiting for the strength to stand up on my own. You took the best years, you took the brightest parts. You took the joy and laughter right out of my heart. I'm picking through the wreckage of who I used to be, staring at the outline, what's left of me, just an empty vessel, just a fading sound, searching for the pieces I once called holy ground. What's left of me, just agony. What's left of me. The dictionary definition of forever is a lie. Just a word we use as anchor when we were flying high. We wrote it in the concrete, swore we'd never reach the close, but every single promise is a ghost that grows and grows. I'm standing at the timeline, the point where it dissolves, the end of the commitment, the point where nothing solves the problem of the future, the void that sits right here, the moment that forever simply disappears. And the world keeps spinning sideways when forever ends. The heart doesn't know its rhythm, the soul cannot pretend that there's a new beginning, that there's a brand new start. There's just the empty silence and the pieces of my heart. The clock stops ticking forward, the future fades to gray. Oh, when forever ends, it all just goes away. They used to look at us like we were meant to be the proof that real and lasting true love could exist beneath the roof. Now we're just a warning, a tragic silent tale, a monument to failure where all the good things fail. The always that you promised me, the ever that I knew. It all just crashed around me when I finally lost you. I thought that we were timeless, an everlasting flame. Now I'm just a silent witness to a cold and empty frame. And the world keeps spinning sideways when forever ends. The heart doesn't know its rhythm, the soul cannot pretend that there's a new beginning, that there's a brand new start. There's just the empty silence and the pieces of my heart. The clock stops ticking forward, the future fades to gray. Oh, when forever ends, it all just goes away. It's a specific kind of lonely to mourn a timeless thing, to know the absolute finality that the future will not bring. The one thing I had counted on, the one truth I believe, forever was a comfort, a beautiful lie I perceive. Now I'm left here with the wreckage, the end of the long road, carrying the pieces of a life no longer. And the world keeps spinning sideways when forever ends. The heart doesn't know its rhythm, the soul cannot pretend that there's a new beginning, that there's a brand new start. There's just the empty silence and the pieces of my heart. The clock stops ticking forward, the future fades to gray. Oh, when forever ends, it all just goes away. When forever ends, no time to make